I just wanted you to watch me dissolve slowly in a pool full of your love.
What it do, YouTube? My name is Bear Witness. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we have some Anthem on deck. And the thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is we finally got to play the February 15th release, the 10-hour trial. So I played quite a bit of that, and I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about it. Now, the gameplay in the background will be as non-spoiler I can get it without it being a spoiler. Like I think that it's not that much of a spoiler. It's just like a mission, but I don't feel like you guys will know which mission, if that. So I feel like it's not too bad. But spoiler alert, that's the disclaimer. If you guys wanted to know not to watch anything basically, then don't watch this. But if you guys are interested in my thoughts on the actual game, here we go. Now, first things first, we're going to talk about a couple of things, but before we get into all that, if you guys are new to the channel, you guys enjoy Anthem, make sure you guys are clicking that like button and that sub button so I know that you guys are here, you guys are with me, and we are standing as a strong Anthem community. But aside from all that, guys, first things we're going to talk about is the core combat. Now, for me, I got a very Mass Effect feel. Now, that's without, the hiding behind walls and stuff like that, but it brought me back. I hadn't played Mass Effect in years, for one, and so to get that feel, that sci-fi feel out of this game, overjoyed. Like, every time I'm in a combat, I really enjoy it. Now, this is an RPG, and there's nothing innovative about the combat system. You kill a bunch of people, you stand in a zone. That's what a lot of the game is. We're not gonna lie here. You do a lot of that, but it's fun. It allows you to do a lot of fun things. You're allowed to have a lot of abilities and create different builds and things like that. So I've enjoyed a lot of my playtime. I went ahead and picked the Ranger again based on the fact that I did not want to So right now I'm using EA Access, but I mostly play on PlayStation for my stuff because I have a PS4 Pro, and then I have an Xbox One, like a regular one. And so because of that, I decided that I was going to hop back on my Xbox One. I was going to use my EA Access in order to play the trial, and then, move back to my PlayStation when the official release came out. That's what I bought it on in the first place, so there's that. So I didn't want to get too invested in it and have less fun on the full release, so I decided that I was going to just go ahead and play with the Ranger again, make it feel like kind of like a final beta, type of thing for me, but with a little bit more access to the stuff you're able to do. Cutscenes and animation, absolutely dope. Story is pretty nice so far from what I have been able to play with it. I think I have somewhat odd of like 7 more hours to play with it. I've been trying to space it out, throughout the weeks and stuff like that, or throughout the weekend, and maybe throughout the week, maybe play only an hour a day until release, so I don't feel like I'm missing it too much. But aside from that, yeah, the core combat, pretty great. The UI, kind of a mess. Communication tools, crazy absent. Like, there's not a lot you can do when it comes to telling people where you should go and stuff like that. I feel like any game where you have a free play open world, you should probably have a lot of more communication tools, and this could just be me being spoiled by Apex Legends. That game has crazy communication tools, whether you like the game or not. Crazy communication tools, but that could, like I said, that could be me. Could be me spoiled a little bit, but even throughout launch bay and free play and all of that stuff, it's still super absent, and I'm just like, that's weird, but that's my biggest complaint about it, to be honest. Now, the travel and flight, all of that, super well done. Almost never seen it done like that before, and I definitely haven't seen it so streamlined. Now, I'm not sure if the PC release got fixed the way it was supposed to. They mentioned that they were going to be messing with some stuff and trying to get that a little bit more streamlined, but flight, combat, travel, all of that, super awesome. I love the mechanics, whether it be the cooling down of your suit in the rain and next to water, or the overheating of your suit and it completely frying, or things like that. Like, all of that, completely awesome. Glad that's it's great. I've never seen combat or flight combat like that before. Like, you can do everything you can do on the ground while in your suit flying, and I think that's pretty dope. Now, I always have thought it was pretty dope. Like I said, I've been waiting for this game for a pretty long time, and for me, it's not disappointing. Now, we haven't seen a lot of the full game. I imagine it'll be a lot of the same stuff that we already got to play. But for the most part, yeah. The only thing that is another issue, but they said that they're looking into, is the loading screen. The fact that something else that could be irritating for new players or for other players is the fact that if you're too far from your teammates, you have to go through another loading screen, and you would think that that one's not as bad because you've already loaded into the world, but that one's just as long. But one of the things that the devs mentioned is about loading screens that they would improve through the day one patch. So this is something that they said. You know, you always have to take things that devs say. You have to take it at a grain of salt, which you have to do for anything. Like, you never know what's gonna happen. So things could get complicated, things could get not released, and things like that. But for the most part, I think that, you know, the game is super streamlined. It's super fun, and I am overjoyed the fact that I've been able to play it at least as much as I have now. But like I said, only a couple of gripes and groans. You know, my personal thing is that I'm just looking forward to the end game, and I won't be able to see that until probably next weekend. Hopefully I'll be able to just grind through it and get it done pretty fast and be able to already be on the end game by next week. But like I said, guys, I really hope you guys enjoy this video, because I kind of like doing these. I kind of like, you know, communicating with the community, making sure that everybody's on the same page and hearing what you guys have to say. So make sure that if you guys do have any other complaints about the game so far, aside from, well, even if you do, if loading screens are a problem, if, you know, what was the other thing? The lack of communication is a problem. You know, make sure you guys tell me that in the comment section below, because I'm super curious to see what you guys think about the game as well. But I like to do these videos based on the fact that I like to try to get more in tune with the community and things like that. Also, I forgot to mention it for you guys, but if you guys do want to, you guys can go sign up for my giveaway down below. I'll be giving away a copy of Anthem, the standard copy of Anthem, on the 22nd day of release, so you guys can get entered in that. All you guys have to do is go to the link in the description down below, and you guys can get entered into that. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like, as well as a sub, and hit that bell, and a bell hit. I think that's what I was going for, but I don't know. But so you guys can get, you know, more information from me, because I want to, you know, I'm going to drop quite a few tutorials on how to do certain things, guys, that I think that the community is struggling with throughout, you know, end game and stuff like that. Hopefully there's lots of puzzles and stuff when it comes to end game, and it's not super straightforward, you know, kill this guy, bam, kill this guy, but they add more type of puzzles and stuff into that, because I like doing the puzzles with teammates and stuff like that. Also looking forward to maybe in the future having bigger, you know, in-game things instead of just 4 people. Anyways, none of that's important. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.